meals, it's gonna have such a negative effect.
Oh, we were filming that part because I was just like,
What you mean cheat days don't help? Okay, no. No way. That is myth. No. That cannot be a myth. What's up, everyone? I'm Steven Phan, Asian man. I like long walks on the beach and picnics under the moonlight.
what's up, everyone? I'm Cherish, Phan. His better half. Emphasis on the better.
Show is. And welcome back to our channel, Our Phantastic Life, where we talk about the 8 dimensions of wellness. Primarily, we're going to focus on financial wellness and physical wellness. So today, we're going to do a little bit about physical wellness. So I found an article, well, not really an article, but I found a video from Science Insiders debunking the 18 myths of dieting.
18?
I guess there's 18 myths of dieting.
Yeah. So the thing about this is there's 18. We're not going to do all 18 because some of them can be in the same category. So it'll be a little bit shorter than the 18.
Than the Science Insider video,
Yeah.
yeah. So honestly, I'm really excited about debunking these myths because I figured there's a lot of myths out there in terms of dieting. I mean, people have been dieting since the dawn of time?
The dawn.
Well, maybe not.
The dawn.
Not the dawn of time.
Yeah, not the dawn of time. Maybe the Bronze Ages.
Modern history.
Yeah.
Right?
And I can remember, there's the Atkins diet.
Oh, yeah.
Jenny Craig. South Beach diet. Weight Watchers. There's so many.
And now what's the new fad now? You got intermittent fasting and then
keto dieting.
What's next in 2020, right?
The onion diet.
Oh, you know what I hate about dieting as well?
Everything.
Well, not just dieting or just myths about dieting. It's it just seems like it's always constantly changing. I mean, they used to say you can't eat eggs, you should eat eggs, and then you find out, oh, you can eat eggs, and then they go back to say, no, you can't eat eggs, and now we can.
Oh. And how wine is bad for you, but now it's red wine is good for you. It's good for your heart. It's good for your cholesterol. I don't know.
I know it's eggs. It was bad for your cholesterol. Then they're saying hey, your body's gonna get rid of the cholesterol anyway, so might as well eat the eggs. I'm like, oh my god, it's just never ending.
It's never ending. It's always going to be changing.
Something. I mean,
always gonna change. There's always gonna be research and always gonna be okay, this was good for you, or this was bad for you then. Now it's good for you because of blah blah. And 10 years it's gonna be bad for you again.
Literally every single day I go on Yahoo, there's always an article contradicting itself from the day prior. So.
So now let's debunk these 18 myths.
From Science Insider.
Science Insider.
So the first myth is you got to skip meals to lose weight.
No.
I kind of agree that that's kind of a myth, just because I used to do that whole thing too, where I'd skip a meal for a day. But here's the thing: I found out that I ended up overeating throughout the whole entire day, or I became super ravenous. Do you remember those days where I'd intentionally skip a meal and I just become so ravenous by 2 p.m.
I'll make him something food, whatever. I'll hand it to him, and then he almost eats my finger.
I would,
and I'm just
I would chop your finger.
Charlie, you bit my finger. You bit my finger, Charlie. Ow, Charlie.
So if you skip meals, it's going to have such a negative effect on your body that when you do go to sit down and eat, you'll probably overconsume.
Yes, I feel like I got it right. All right.
And also that was kind of obvious.
Well, hey, I still got an answer right. Even if I wasn't doing a math test and it was hey, what's 1 + 1? And I put 2 and I got it right, I'm going to be so happy.
So myth number 2. All calories are created equal. There's a lot of apps on your phones that it's the calorie counters. If you ate 100 calories worth of pasta, is that equivalent to 100 calories worth of a salad?
I'm a little torn on this myth when it says all calories are created equal. I feel like a calorie is a calorie, but I think it's just the source of where that calorie comes from is what makes the difference.
A calorie is not just a calorie. It depends on the source of your calories, whether it's coming from caloric dense foods or nutritional dense foods.
Yes, got that one right too. I feel like I should switch my career field to be a dietitian or something, huh?
No.
After the 5th time I've changed careers. Myth number 3, you have to starve yourself to lose weight. I don't think we're gonna go over that because I feel like it kind of ties into that first myth about skipping meals and stuff like that. So
we can move on to the next myth.
Debunked.
So myth number 4 is eating at night makes you gain weight.
Okay, no. No way that is a myth. No. That cannot be a myth. You know why that can't be a myth?
Why?
So growing up, okay, my grandma always told me I am not allowed to eat after 7 p.m. She would cut me off. No more pho after 7 p.m. Okay?
No more pho. Aww.
No more pho. Okay, like that. It's devastating. So I've just been used to not eating after like 7 p.m.
I've been hearing that since like even elementary school. They're like, don't eat after what 6 or 7.
6 or 7 or something like that, right?
Don't eat at night.
And then when I grew up, they gave you the science behind it, right? And like they would tell me like the science is if you eat when you eat late, okay, so when you're gonna go to sleep around like what 10 or 11, and so your food will still be like digesting in your stomach, but when you go to sleep, I guess all of that shuts off. And so if you're sleeping with like nothing but food in your stomach, it's just gonna absorb itself as fat. Right. So that's why I just believe like, so there's just no way that eating at night makes you gain weight is a myth. Let's watch.
Timing of day is not going to affect weight loss. Calories are what's going to affect weight loss or body fat loss. So if you eat a bunch of additional calories and you're in calorie surplus and those are coming late at night, then that's what's causing something like weight gain.
Ain't no way my grandma's been lying to me this whole time. Ain't no way.
So we can eat after 6 or 7? Okay.
I'm still gonna trust grandma.
Nah, that's what they told us we could do.
You telling me my grandma's a liar?
Well, she ain't a truther.
Myth number 5, skipping breakfast helps you lose weight. Again, I feel like that kind of ties back into the starving yourself and skipping meals, so we're just gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah, and anyway, like, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It gives you fuel to get you through the rest of the day. So I think we can just skip over that one.
What if you find out that breakfast is not the most important meal, and we've been lied to this whole time?
I think breakfast will forever be the most important meal of the day.
Totes.
So myth number 6 is for you to cut out fat. If you cut out fat, there's like no flavor, no nothing.
But I feel like, after like learning a lot about keto recently, I feel like fat is super important.
Like avocados, everyone's like, the whole avocado train is like going.
Well, at least
like,
avocado's a good fat.
Yeah, and like olive oil is good. Yeah, and like if you cut out fat, you have to replace it with something else to make it appetizing,
I guess. I feel like since we think of fat as the enemy, people want to cut it out, but I feel like, that's just not the case.
Yeah, because they're all like, oh, fat. Everyone wants to cut out fat and lose weight, but there's good fats and bad fat.
Now, fat is incredibly necessary. We should not be afraid of fat. We need fat in the diet. Fat's gonna be necessary for things like absorbing nutrients, like the fat-soluble nutrients like vitamin A and D and E and K. And you also need to make sure that fat, specifically cholesterol, is what's gonna help produce things like your hormones. So things like estrogen, testosterone, growth hormone. So we need all those kind of things.
Myth number 7, cut out carbs. So I'm a little torn about this myth just because I follow this other YouTuber. His name is Thomas DeLauer. And so he's been doing keto for a long time. And he talks a lot about keto. When he gets into the details, I pretty much don't understand. He might as well be speaking Chinese to me. But the one thing I've gotten from his channel is that when you cut out carbs, okay, your body produces things called ketones that pretty much substitute or supplement your lack of carbs.
Okay.
Why carbs have a bad name? It's because of the simple carbs. The carbs that you see prepackaged that are the cookies, the cakes, the sodas, the potato chips, they're called simple carbs because the chemical structure of them is usually 1 to 2 glucose molecules put together.
If they don't stop showing that red velvet cake, I'm gonna bite your arm off.
That looks so good.
I'm getting moist right now looking at that.
Look at that cream cheese. That icing though.
I'm about to eat your arm off because I'm staring at that red velvet cake.
Eat your carbs. Definitely eat your carbs and eat your bread. Bread's delicious.
I don't know what to do. Like we've literally cut
carbs. It is.
We literally cut out bread from our diet, though. Remember, like we don't eat anything with bread. Who do I listen to, her or Thomas DeLauer?
No, but I think there's like good bread and bad bread also.
Read your ingredient list. With bread, it's a lot of those mass-produced breads that are in the bread aisle that are shelf-stable. They can last a month without getting mold on them. And when you look at the ingredient list, it's probably about 50 ingredients long. They're the ones we want to avoid. When you're getting bread, get the fresh bread that comes from the local bakery, which is usually around the deli counter area inside in grocery stores. Those will have maybe 4 or 5 ingredients. It'll mold after 2 days, but you can preserve it by just putting it into the freezer and take it out as you need it.
Goodbye, Sarah Lee.
Adios. Myth number 8, cut out gluten. And I 100% think this is a myth.
It's 100% a myth.
100%.
I hate these people that are like...
Why are people going gluten-free when they don't need to be gluten-free?
I really, really hate when, like, my friends or, like, anybody else is like, yeah, I can't have gluten. Like, you know, I'm trying to watch my weight, bruh. Like, and then you ask them, do you have celiac disease? What's that, bruh? Then don't worry about being gluten-free.
Yeah. One of my coworkers was sick for such a long time. Didn't know why she was sick. Turned out it was because she had celiac disease. And as soon as she cut out gluten, she started feeling a whole lot better. She had the gluten-free options and everything. But that's why you go gluten-free.
If you don't have celiac disease, eat gluten. You're going to be fine.
You're going to be fine.
Gluten-free for weight loss can be a huge marketing ploy. So with gluten-free, there are a lot of people that do have an intolerance to gluten, or they have celiac disease. They have celiac disease, which is where the body starts attacking itself, which is where the body starts attacking itself and can deteriorate the body.
But there are also people without these conditions who are looking to
blame something like the gluten without checking the rest of their diet.
I think I kind of resonate with this one just because I feel like there's something going on in America, okay? Like obesity is such a huge problem, and so you want to blame something. Like there has to be just something that you got to blame. It's like that Jamie Foxx song, you know, it's like blame it on a gluten.
Is that the new hit single?
So instead of blaming it on the alcohol, it's blame it on the gluten. All right, myth number 9. Diet sodas helps you lose weight.
Yes.
This one is frustrating personally for us because back when we were living in Houston, we had a buddy that would house sit for us, right? And you know who you are. We still love you, man. But
we love you so much.
But so when he would house sit for us when we go on vacation or something, you know, instead of paying him in cash, this is all he wanted: Diet Coke. That's all he wanted. Even if we were gone for just the weekends,
gone for the weekend.
Just 2 days.
We would buy him like
a 12-pack.
A 12-pack.
It was all gone.
All be gone.
All gone.
All of it. There's no evidence of it.
I forgot the whole science behind it because, you know, I read articles on Yahoo. But I know, like, there's a science behind using, like, 0-calorie sugar or, like, artificial sugars and stuff like that has an effect on your body.
Yeah, like the artificial sugar.
I really hope that they talk about the like the science behind it as well.
Play it.
The diet sodas are terrible with all the additives, preservatives in them, and the hidden sugars. A lot of the added sugars or the synthetic sugars that are supposed to be great because they don't release insulin, which then doesn't cause a spike in blood sugar levels. But internally, if we don't stimulate the release of insulin, those sugars, the synthetic sugars, go to the liver, build up around the liver, hinder the functioning of the liver, and then can lead to non-alcoholic fatty disease.
Stop drinking diet soda.
If I'm gonna have a soda, which I have once in a blue moon, it will be the real thing. Yes, there's more sugar in it, but it's something that I don't have on a regular basis.
So she's telling us we could have a real Dr. Pepper instead of a diet Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper for the win. Ugh, okay, or not.
So myth number 10, juice cleanses work. I don't know about this one.
What do you mean juice cleansers don't work? I go to Jamba Juice all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
bruh.
What?
So juice cleanses are like one of my pet peeves. If you're having a juice every once in a while, great. You're still getting the antioxidants out of it. You're still getting the nutrients, but you're removing that fiber.
So I've been wasting my money at Jamba Juice this whole time.
Yes, you have.
So I would say then, so instead of getting like the juice cleanser, I guess get like the fruit smoothie. Like one of my favorite places to go to is Tropical Smoothie because I'll get like the Detox Island Green. So I guess by blending it rather than juicing it, you're keeping all those fibers. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's fiber. Who doesn't like to take a good dump, you know?
Yeah, taking a dump is amazing. Like you need all those fibers and like the type of dumps that you take also, like the ones that are like soft and then they just like come out. And it's just like a huge relief, and you're just like...
Wait, what are you talking about?
Taking a dump.
Yeah, I mean, girls don't poop.
It's just glitter that comes out of our
Exactly,
butts.
that's where sprinkles and glitter come from. All right, myth number 11. Fast intermittently to lose weight. Okay, no.
No.
There's just no way that's a myth.
That's what people are doing nowadays, right? intermittent fasting?
I guess, is it really a fad or is it like an actual true thing? Because I think before it was like these company-wide diet plans. Intermittent fasting, I think it's more of like a lifestyle more than anything.
I think it's more of a lifestyle. It's not like really a diet. You can still eat, I guess.
But I guess that kind of ties into the things before where it's like starving yourself or skipping meals. Is essentially what intermittent fasting does.
I guess.
I feel like maybe if you do... I'm so confused. I'm contradicting myself. You know what? I'm just going to stick to Thomas DeLauer on this one.
You're only allowed to eat food for 8 hours. That just gives someone a lot of structure, and that can be very, very helpful. You can only get so many calories in your mouth in that time. On the flip side, someone can get a lot of calories in their mouth during that time as well. So someone can, and I've seen many people do it, they've gained weight through intermittent fasting. So it's not just going to be this quick fix. There's nothing magical to it.
So myth number 12. The keto diet is the solution.
I said it before in the last myth. I'm sticking to Thomas DeLauer on this one. So
and I guess it ties into the whole no carbs situation.
We won't really go over that one.
There, so I think it's the same.
Moving on.
Myth number 13. Hack your body to lose weight.
Okay. As a former athlete, okay, I feel like there are ways to hack your body. Well, I guess that's in terms of exercising and stuff like that. But like one of like the hacks that, you know, athletes do is ice baths. Because I guess I forgot the science behind it again, but it's something about tricking your body into releasing the anti-inflammatory nissness. Is that a Webster dictionary term? We're gonna, you know what, at the end of 2020, we're gonna make nissness, okay, the new word.
Okay.
No, but seriously though, like, I remember like the science behind it was like when you ice your body, you're tricking your body into releasing the anti-inflammatory nissness.
Nissness. Again, with the nissness.
So I guess there is a way to hack your body from a physiological standpoint, but I feel like there has to be a way to hack your body through like a diet plan too, right?
True, but also I've heard like, you know, depending on your genes too.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
yeah, your insides, your genes, have a lot to do with it.
The dinner.
Oh, DNA. The dinner.
You cannot defeat biology. You cannot hack hunger. You cannot hack access to healthcare. You cannot hack motivation. And this idea that, you know, again, if those results are there, you're going to be able to feel more satisfied is also not true. So this biohacking works on this concept and this belief that, you know, you can work your way and, you know, fix your body. And that prescribes to the social construct that it is up to you to change that.
Myth number 14, you must go on a diet.
Well,
I think just because I guess we've grown up to believe that you have to go on a diet to lose weight. Maybe, how about this? Maybe we're using the wrong word here. Maybe not going on a diet to lose weight, but you have to make a lifestyle. You have to make a lifestyle change in order to lose weight. But even if you do make lifestyle changes, I think you're right. You're still predisposed to things from your your DNA.
But also, I feel like it's just like psychologically, if you say like I'm going on a diet, it makes your brain
there's a negative connotation.
There's a negative connotation because of the word die.
And then it. From like the scary movie.
Yeah. So, I mean, the Latin term of it is, you know, going back to the Greek, die.
You know about the Latin and the Greek?
No.
Would you trying to deceive the interweb?
No, but I think it just has like such a negative connotation of like constricting yourself that's why people are scared to go on like lifestyle change. So
instead of, when you tell your friends I'm on a diet, tell them I'm on a lifestyle change.
Yes. Right. Because it's not just something that you're going to do until you reach your goal weight. You'll reach your goal physical shape. This is supposed to be something that lasts until you die.
They're hard to sustain, they're hard to maintain, so the results are very temporary, which is why we go back to trying something new. It's important to focus on behaviors rather than outcomes.
Where you should start is record your food. A simple food log to lose weight. It's really just being honest with yourself identifying your foods and the hidden ingredients that could be contributing to excess of hundreds and hundreds of calories per day.
So far, I'm really liking our channel, even though we haven't filmed a lot of these videos that I want to film yet. But I like the fact that she says that it's more based on behavior more than anything else. And once we get to the finance sections, literally finance, you would think that you need to know all these head knowledge stuff and like know how to like hack the stock market or whatever. But really, when it comes to finances, it's all about behavior. And so that's the same thing with food as well and dieting. It's all about behavior.
I think, the 8 dimensions of wellness, everything is about behavior and
I don't know why I did that.
in your mind, and you have to really want to change in order to change. Myth number 15, cheat days help.
What you mean cheat days don't help? What you mean cheat days don't help?
I think it goes back to the whole like don't go on a diet thing, because if you have a cheat day, it's kind of telling your mind
It's telling me no. Sorry, too soon?
Too soon. It's just telling your mind that this is the one day that you can just eat whatever you want. You might overeat, I guess. You might, like, in your mind it tells you, oh, this is pretty much a diet, which gives it that negative connotation.
So there's no such thing as a cheat day. So pretty much it's saying like, hey, just eat whatever you want, just be mindful, and so that way you don't necessarily have a cheat day. It's just eat whatever you want, but just be mindful, I guess. Let's find out.
Don't eat processed foods.
I don't think there's any cheat meals. I don't like the word cheat. I think it gives us this like higher power, like, oh, this is really bad, and you know, I can't believe I did this. I completely fell off the wagon. No.
Will this show that red velvet?
Why do they keep bringing that red velvet cake?
Time.
Like red velvet cake is my favorite cake. Red velvet with like cream cheese frosting is like everything to me. I will leave him for some red velvet.
I'm not on a diet, but I'm on a lifestyle change. But this is hurting my lifestyle change.
Well, you know what? In a lifestyle change, I think we can have a little bit of cake.
All right, that's it. Date night, Cheesecake Factory. Now.
Yes.
I'm starting to make more sense of this, just because if you have a cheat day, that's cool. But sometimes a lot of us, we're human. Sometimes we'll have cheat days like 2 or 3 days in a row, and I feel like I've done that before.
Cheap lifetime.
Cheap lifetime, yeah. And I think I've done this before, where like I'll eat Whataburger like one day, but then the next day I'll go back to Whataburger. Then I realize, oh crap, I had Whataburger 2 days in a row. There goes my diet plan. Then I end up getting fat again.
And then you're like, I'll just start my diet next week.
Or next year for the New Year's resolution. Myth 16. Cut out booze to lose weight. Okay, so I literally just cut alcohol like 99% out. I might have the occasional beer. Don't touch the beer gut. But I mean, okay, even if it is a myth that you got to cut out booze to lose weight, I found from just cutting out alcohol, it just saved us so much money. I mean, I used to go to the clubs and spend like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, you know, bottle service, except I'm just kidding. Except not really. I was never that high society fancy. But no, like I used to just spend money all willy-nilly at the bar, but now it's like we've saved so much money from just cutting out alcohol.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like once in a while it's good, like special occasions. New Year's is coming up, like have that glass of wine, have a bottle of beer.
Like I said, we just sang that Jamie Foxx alcohol song, but it said alcohol, we said gluten. Now
blame it on the alcohol.
We're gonna get demonetized, aren't we?
Yes.
You can still lose weight while drinking occasional alcohol if you're sticking to the cleaner foods. And by omitting all the foods that you tend to enjoy in the past, by omitting alcohol, trying to increase your exercise, and then doing this like detox fad all in one go, it's overwhelming and it's setting you up for failure.
Myth number 17 is that health is determined by your weight.
Yeah, I think that's a myth, because you can be like a bigger, heavier set person, but you can still be in great health. Like think of offensive linemen. Those dudes are big, but they can probably run like more miles than I can. I mean, I've never even ran a mile straight in my life.
Yeah, I think like, especially like calculating your BMI is more like if you're like average, not too athletic, not too sedentary, I guess. Like
I've known
not everybody is built the same way. We all have different activity levels.
Yeah, I know some big people that are way healthier than me. Oh, and another thing I want to say on a personal note, I'm getting sick and tired of people commenting on Lizzo's weight, saying that we cannot be promoting this unhealthy lifestyle. But look, think of all the things that Lizzo's doing. She's performing and running around on her concerts day in and day out for hours, and she still has enough capacity to be playing the flute.
Do you know how much lung capacity you need and how much energy you need to, after doing all of that, running up and down the stage, to be playing through this small hole?
Yeah, you do you, Lizzo. You do you, Lizzo. All right, lastly, myth number 18.
The last one.
Losing weight takes willpower. I feel like they're going to tell us that there's more to it than just willpower. But I feel like if you're determined and you were just gung-ho on losing weight, you can do it. I'm pretty sure they're going to tell us that there's going to be more factors involved. Like you said, there's a lot of genes that are involved. DNA. I can't even say DNA anymore because of you. I'm just gonna say dinner. Like, I'm gonna go to like a science class and say, all right, the dinner, and people are gonna
dinner, and then the rinna.
The rinna. People are gonna look at me crazy.
The trans rinna.
Not everyone can lose weight, even if they're putting in the same effort.
That's a very common myth that everybody has the same ability to lose weight, and if everybody eats the same way, they're going to look the same way, which is very untrue, and that's incorrect. And the reason for...
Okay. Precisely. Yeah. I mean, like, as I said, there's no one size fits all. As I said, just because it works for somebody doesn't mean it's going to work for you. I just say keep playing around with it, figure out what works for you.
In your journey, just
figure out,
see, like, you know what doesn't work for you, because it would have worked by now if you've done it.
Exactly.
So play around with it, and don't give up. Like,
I know it sucks when you're trying new things and you're not seeing results, but I feel like it's just that journey, that process when you finally like discover, hey, this is what helps me lose weight. Like, it's just so exciting.
Yeah.
So y'all got this. So there y'all have it. Those are the 18 myths that were just debunked by Science Insider. Debunked. Anyways, there were some things that I wouldn't say that I agree or disagree with. I mean, they're the experts. I question some things, or like I've heard some different things from, like, as I said, Thomas DeLauer.
Right.
But all in all, like, after watching this, it's kind of kept me kind of open-minded to kind of like, all right, maybe I shouldn't follow this myth, or I felt like this was a myth my whole entire life. Let me just kind of play it around. Let me eat at 8 or 9 or 10 o'clock and sleep an hour later and see what happens to my body.
And see, it's not gonna work for everyone. It might not work for you. It might work for someone else. And also, like, these could be something that could be debunked in 10 years.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be another Yahoo article tomorrow.
Yeah. Debunking
the debunks.
So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something.
I learned a lot. I definitely learned a lot from this.
Yeah, me too. There's a couple that I was just like, the heck?
Like, some of them I'm like,
yeah, like, for real? Like, really?
So if y'all stuck around with us to the end, thank y'all so much. Give this video a like, smash the like button. Subscribe. We're gonna post a lot more videos on physical wellness and financial wellness.
Comment, leave your thoughts if you have any other myths, or if you want to debunk these myths,
or tell us your thoughts on these myths, or if you agree or you disagree with them. All in all, I hope y'all learned a lot today, and hopefully all this information is gonna provide y'all with a fantastic life.
See y'all next week.
See y'all next week.